Did you know that the word for muscle is derived from a Latin word for mouse? The Romans thought that when muscles contracted, they resembled little mice running around. The Romans were making reference to the skeletal system and are the ones that most people are familiar with. But skeletal muscles are just one of three types in our body. We also have cardiac muscle and smooth muscle. Cardiac and smooth muscle are both involuntary, which mean we don't have to think about contracting them, and that is a great thing. Imagine trying to consciously think about making your heart beat or your arteries and your digestive system contract. That would be exhausting and overwhelming. The cardiac muscle tissue or your heart tissue is very elastic in nature and thankfully fatigue resistant. It even has its own pacemaker built in to control its number of beats per minute and the rhythm. As you are aware, your heart rate can either increase or decrease, and this is due to nervous system and hormonal input. If you were to take some cardiac tissue and look at it under a microscope, you would see that it has a stripy appearance, hence it has been referred to as being striated. The striations are due to the actin and myosin filaments in the tissue. Smooth muscle is the kind found in artery walls and the muscles of your digestive system. They are also elastic and are known to deliver sustained, slow contractions which can be very powerful. In the digestive system, these types of contractions are what help move food through the intestines. Smooth muscles are not striated. We will hear more about these two types of muscle tissue in the future. Skeletal muscles are voluntary but less elastic and will fatigue quicker than the other two types. Like the cardiac muscle, it is striated in appearance. Skeletal muscles are considered voluntary because they can be made to contract and relax by conscious control. Muscles have three key functions. Not only do they produce movement, but they also generate heat and maintain posture. We often refer to muscle as being metabolically active. In other words, muscle tissue is constantly breaking down substrates and producing energy. It is this production of energy and the associated byproduct of heat that helps keep us warm. Notice how much we shiver when we are cold? That's the brain telling the muscles to contract, relax rapidly so as to produce more heat. In fact, it is this process of muscle contraction, relaxation, that is responsible for maintaining normal body temperature. Muscles, particularly postural muscles, also have a specialized type of contraction called tonic contraction. Tonic contraction maintains the tone of the muscle but doesn't produce movement. Postural muscles are the ones that are designed to hold us upright in static and dynamic postural positions. Their job is to stop us from falling over, and as such are sometimes referred to as anti-gravity muscles. Muscles of our extensor chain, such as the calves, hamstrings, gluteal group, back, and neck extensors, all have a constant amount of tension. If these muscles were to completely relax, there would be nothing to fight the force of gravity and we would fall over.